everybody, so welcome back to my channel. I have not did a video in a long time. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I said like that I was on a travel contract. So I was there in Texas, in Dallas, Texas for like 2 months, like 9 weeks from January, and I got back like on the 15th. So that's what I was doing. I was traveling, working at a hospital, of course, on a COVID crisis assignment, and that was my 3rd time doing it. And the specific company that I was working for, you work 6 days a week and you only have 1 day off. So like my time was mainly consisted of working. I didn't really have time to make videos or do anything, but now that I know that people are like really like wanting to see my videos and like hear me like talk about respiratory, whatever, if I do that again, I'm going to like make a whole bunch of videos and then just, you know, post them. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on like everything that's going on with respiratory, my life, and all of that. So like I said, I was working a COVID crisis assignment. It was my 3rd assignment, and I was working in ICU, and I was working on the floors, and this was the first time that I was working with ECMO. So I was working in ECMO, and I'm gonna just tell y'all what happened during that time. Okay, so I was working in ECMO, and if you don't know, ECMO is basically when a machine that just basically oxygenates your body and your lungs can basically get a break. So I was working with ECMO on some patients that which were post-COVID patients in the ICU, and they had me there for a long time. But they also did have me in like neuro, and they also did have me like on the COVID floors, and those are mainly the ICUs. They had me in trauma once or twice, but I really wasn't in there like that, and I'm glad, because I don't really like trauma and I don't really know how to deal with trauma. Like, yeah, I want to tell y'all something, but I feel like it's HIPAA, so I'm not going to do that. But sometimes just know trauma, like seeing people's faces deformed and stuff, it kind of freaks me out. And there's somebody that's face was deformed, and I actually had to ask somebody to go see them for me because I was like kind of freaked out. But anyways, back to ECMO. I met a lot of people on this travel assignment, like older women that were in respiratory longer than me, and yeah, that just know a lot about respiratory. And you know, they just started traveling, like they weren't travelers before, they just started traveling like with the pandemic and everything. So I met a lot of people, and they were able to teach me a lot of things. I learned more, you know, because this hospital was big. And like I said, I learned about ECMO, learned about, what other things did I learn about? Like burn patients, I kind of learned about them more. Yeah, and all hospitals, they have different systems. I think what do they use? They use Meditech on their charting system. So I'm used to Meditech. Like, I feel like I've been using Meditech forever. And if you don't know what Meditech is, it's an old charting system. Look like it's from freaking 1990 or something. But yeah, so that's what they were using as their charting system. But yeah, I was also night shift, so slower pace, but I was comfortable with night shift, and I definitely think I'm comfortable with night shift now. So like, I used to not like night shift, but I feel like I just love the slower pace, and like the doctors are like not really putting out orders and stuff, so I think I like night shift better. It is hard to stay up, of course, that's the hardest part, but just the environment is better. So yeah, I stayed in a hotel there, and the bus took us to and from work. If I wanted to go somewhere, I had to Uber or Lyft. And yeah, overall the assignment was good. I was just really busy with working. My sleep schedule was all the way thrown off, but I just, you know, did my work and made my money and lived my life. I was even there on my birthday, so I didn't really get to celebrate how I wanted to, but it was okay. But yeah, so I basically did that. That's the travel assignment I was on. And some of you guys, like when I posted something about video, you guys like reached out to me and was like, yeah, we all watch you and stuff. So okay, so anyways, yeah, so a lot of you guys reached out to me, which was really nice. So yeah, y'all did that when I was on that travel assignment. So I was like, let me make a video for y'all, and I want to thank you guys for kind of motivating me to like get back on track. Yeah, but anyways, other than that, I now had an interview for a PRN job in Atlanta because I don't want to work as much. I just want to do like a PRN, and if you don't know what PRN is, it's like as needed. So basically with this job, I have to work 4 days every 6 weeks, like at least 4 days every 6 weeks. So I feel like that would be good for me because I don't like working like that. It's just draining. Like everything with the pandemic and everything has really caused me to be like, dang, I don't even really want to work like that. And I like making money and I like, you know, doing all that, but I feel like now I'm gonna just do contracts and PRN jobs, because if I work this job 4 days every 6 weeks, I could still have a contract, you know. And y'all probably wondering what happened to my Atlanta job. I stopped working there. Okay, I basically stopped working there to travel. But yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta get money. You gotta think about yourself and what you're doing. Like you gotta think about your own path, and you gotta make money. So I have to make money and, you know, be a provider for myself, my cat, and when I have children. So I had to, you know, travel and make money because the pandemic's not always going to be here. So might as well make the money while you can. And then also with traveling, you could take breaks and stuff. But yeah, now I have a PRN job, so I do have a job here, but I can travel and do the job. I just feel like a regular full-time job is just not for me. So that's not what I'm doing anymore. And the PRN job pays $40 an hour, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure they pay more on the weekends and stuff like that. So it pays more. When I first started Respiratory, it was like 24. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with my work life. I'm going to be working at an LTAC, a PRN LTAC. And you know, LTACs, they have like a lot of trachs and stuff. So and they do intubations all by themselves. I don't know, it's gonna be a little different for me. It's not a big hospital or anything, it's an LTAC. So it's gonna be a little different because I think she was saying that when I went to the interview, I think the lady was saying like that they like sometimes there's not doctors there or a nurse practitioner there and they don't intubate. So that was kind of like, oh shit. But that was kind of like scaring me a little bit, but I know like once I get there and stuff, I'll get used to it. Because one of my friends, she actually had an incident where in Texas on her travel assignment where it was a patient that was a heart intubation and it was no doctors and all three of them just had to intubate. So I'm like, that when she told me that, it made me think of that situation. That's probably why I got scared. But yeah, other than that, I'm back in Atlanta. So I'm gonna take like maybe 2 months off before I do another contract and like, you know, squeeze some time to work in my PRN job. But yeah, so basically I'm back in Atlanta, about to take my cat to the vet because he needs to get neutered and he's like peeing all over my house. Like when your cat isn't neutered, they will pee in your fucking house, and cats pee stinks. Like it stinks, it's terrible. So that's what I'm doing today. My friend from college, she's coming to visit me, so I'm going to turn up this whole weekend. I got some trips planned. I'm supposed to be going to Chicago, the Dominican Republic, and some other places. You know, this is stuff you could do when you travel and you take time off. So I'm doing that. You know, just cooking. It felt so good to get home and cook like a regular meal instead of freaking door dashing, because that's something you have to do when you travel and get so freaking fat and bloated. DoorDash, and yeah, I went to the grocery store and stuff like that. About to start working out again, because I wasn't working out because I was working 6 days a week. I tried to, and there was a Mayweather boxing there, but I was kind of in the outskirts, so I couldn't. And you know, I'm in an Uber, so I'm not gonna just Uber there to work out. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna work out, I'm gonna just be fat. And then when I get home, which I'm home now, I'm gonna start going back to the gym. And I wasn't going to the gym this week because I freshly got my hair done, so I'm gonna start next week. So I'm excited about that, because I don't know, it's just boxing. It's just an activity that I just love to do. Like, it's not even really intense boxing. It's just like mainly like boxing fitness, but it's just something that I feel like I just love. And I've been doing it for a year now. Like, ever since I was traveling in Tampa, my dad told me about boxing, so he did it, and then I went with him. And then yeah, I used to do it like right after work and stuff like that, so when I was boxing. So it's just, I don't know, it gives me something to do. It's kind of motivating, makes me feel fit, like, because you know, once you get like 23, 24, like your metabolism changes. So I have to stay fit and stay, you know, healthy. You know, it's always good to have routine, like work routine, skincare routine, all these different routines in a workout routine. So I feel like that's very important to live a certain lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle I like. Cameron's about to die, so I'm gonna try to finish the rest of this video. Oh yeah, I want to do a question and answer, because like I'm telling y'all like an update or whatever, but I know there's certain stuff that y'all want to know, so I'm gonna do a question and answer. So just stay tuned on my Instagram, or I'll post on here something like questions y'all want to know, or y'all could comment questions y'all want. Yeah, comment questions y'all want to know about me and what I'm doing and stuff. But yeah, right now I'm sitting on my balcony just chilling. I'm talking so fast because I know my camera's about to die. But yeah, just chilling, having a good time, good vibe. I'm so excited to be making more videos and like talking and just telling you guys about my life. I really appreciate it. Y'all said it's not a lot of black respiratory therapists on YouTube, and yeah, it's not. It's like 3 that I've seen. And yeah, but I'm trying to make this video really fast because I want y'all to see it, and I don't want y'all to think I'm neglecting y'all. I'm not gonna be that type of YouTuber where people want me to make videos and I'm just like, fuck y'all, because I'm not. But yeah, so this is my life. This is my little updated video. I hope you guys enjoy. Follow me on TikTok. It's Plant-Based Lana. Follow my little food page. I got a little food page, Vegan Lana, and with 2 N's. And other than that, I don't really know what else to say, but that's my updated life. Like I said, comment for more questions or concerns or anything you want me to talk about. And thank you guys for all the motivation that you guys been giving me. I love y'all. So that being said, bye.